तो हमारा मिशन तो यहीं पे है। तो मैं चेक कर लेता हूँ स्क्रीन को। स्टार्ट नहीं हुई। मुझे याद है लास्ट टाइम यहाँ पे आया था तो मैं मार तो खाया था, वो दबा के मार खाया था। एक बार देखते हैं मार खाता हूँ या नहीं खाता हूँ। चलो चैट भी ऑन हो गया। फेरी गेमिंग हुई। मेरा गला खराब हो गया पता है, फेरी सर्दी की वजह से। वाह देख रही बैकग्राउंड देख रही है, वाह यार खतरनाक भाई खतरनाक दिख रहा है। ये देखना पर्पल भाई, मैं तो स्क्रीनशॉट ले ले, इस पे थंबनेल बना दियो। और मैंने चैट के फॉन्ट भी चेंज किए, जरा बताइए अच्छे लग रहे हैं फॉन्ट। हाँ मैं फिर से खुद का ये ऑन कर रहा हूँ। दो सेकंड यार, चैट था मैंने गलती से कुछ तो दबा दिया है। रुक जा आगे मिनिमाइज। ये रहे चैट्स। भाई मुझे तो लड़कियां अच्छी लग रही है। हैं कौन सी लड़कियां तेरे को अच्छी लग रही है भाई? गलत गलत देख रहा है तू, ठीक है सुधर जा। कौन सी लड़की अच्छी लग रही है तुझे? भाई पता है यहाँ पे जाके फाइट ही करना है। कहाँ चला गया ये कार्तिक? यहाँ पे देखियो, मेरा इतनी धुलाई होगी ना तो देखियो। मुझे याद है पिछली बार मेरे साथ क्या हुआ था यहाँ पे। कोई सुधारने वाली ही मिल जाए। तू गलत जगह ढूंढता है ना ब्रो, तेरे को मैंने बोला है कि जहाँ ढूंढना है वहाँ ढूंढ, मिल जाएगी। मेरी तो पिटाई होने वाली है, देखियो खतरनाक पिटाई होने वाली है। सब कुछ सही चल रहा है? फिर ही बताइए ज़रा, सब कुछ सही चल रहा है ना? क्वालिटी मतलब मेरी आवाज़ और गेम साउंड पूरा परफेक्ट है ना?
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
तेरी तो कराती नहीं बेकार। यार फेरी के बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स होंगे, उसको ही बोल। ये भाई क्या गिरा पीछे? वे ठीक है, इनसे लगना है अब।
Emerge right here, right now.
ये पता जब भी स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट होती है ना यार, इसके बटन्स नहीं दबते गेंशी के, पता है? और कस्टमाइज भी नहीं कर सकते, ये दिक्कत अलग चल रही है।
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Counterattack.
हेलो ब्रो, याद है मैं यहीं पे तो क्या बोल रहा हूँ, यहीं पे मर रहा था ज़्यादा।
Emerge. Right here.
मुझे याद है यहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा मरा था मैं, फिर मैं तंग आके छोड़ दिया भाई कि नहीं हो रहा। ये फूट क्यों नहीं रहा है? शील्ड हट नहीं रही है।
A sight to behold. Come on out. Right now.
ये इलेक्ट्रिक की अबे बाहर आई हो तू बाहर आई हो।
Think you can bully me?
ओके, एक स्टेज कंप्लीट हो गया मेरा। ये क्या हो गया भाई? कितने विंडोज खुलेगा? एक विंडोज खोलनी मेरे को। हाँ, सही है, चलो।
Let's go. Let's go. Ready, steady, go.
मुझे याद है भाई, यही चेम्बर में मेरी तो हालत खराब हुई थी। ओके, यहाँ पे कुछ छोड़ दिया क्या मैंने? नहीं, अरे मेरा कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है।
So, is this what delusions are made from?
ऊपर जाना,
So
ऊपर
much
जाना।
crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before?
अरे चल ऊपर।
Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are...
ये ऊपर नहीं जाएगा वापस? यार मैं लेना रह गया ऊपर से।
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Killjoy. We've only just begun. Retribution.
कौन सा मिशन है? अरे वो कौन सा रायगन शोगन वाला है। ये चेम्बर कंप्लीट करके कुछ होगा मुझे, वो भी मुझे भी नहीं पता।
Special. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
इसलिए ये नहीं, इस पे मारना था मुझे। हट। छोड़ इसको, चलो पीछे। हो ये कौन भौंक रही है? अरे वो चुड़ैल बोल रही थी। एक नोट पड़ा। फेरी भौंक रही है। भाई फेरी जैसी दिखती है वो भी, पता है? जो इसने थंबनेल बोल रहा, इसके चैनल का जो डीपी है ना वो वैसी लगती है। देखो भाई मेरे को ऊपर जाना है, ले चल ले चल। यार मैं फालतू में नीचे आ गया, पता है, बिना कलेक्ट किए।
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
यहाँ पे पहली बार आ रहा हूँ क्या? मुझे पता नहीं ये करना क्या है। तोड़ना तो नहीं है ना? ये रहा, ये। ले चल भाई ऊपर। गलती से नीचे आ गया हूँ मैं। ठीक है, छोड़ दे। पूरा अब ये टूटते। अब क्या करना है? बाहर जाना है? अब कहाँ जाना है? कोई है बताने वाला? ये रहा ना। Go to the main door and place those 3 skulls.
Intruder spotted!
फिर से आगे लोग।
Do not let them impede the work of the Harbinger. You'll find me to it. You can't run. Never get out of here alive.
इसकी हेल्थ क्यों बढ़ा रहा हूँ? ये बढ़ाता रहता है।
I'm always watching. Emerge right here, right now.
Be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Not breaking a sweat. Let's end this quickly. Is that all you've got?
भाई लग गई, भाई लग गई।
There's some time for a break here. I see through you.
Shin and stir. Emerge.
Be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Retribution!
You can't run. Miscalculated.
Look at you, boozhound. Think you can bully me?
This is bad.
Right now, right here, right now.
Now this idiot must have a death wish. Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
अरे बंद हो जा भाई।
Fool, be gone. Emerge right here. Think you can bully me?
Burn!
Emerge right now, right here. Nothing lasts forever. I'll protect us. This body belongs to ice and snow.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
इतनी इंटेंस म्यूजिक क्यों बज रही है? ट्रेनिंग वाली प्लेस है। तुझे कैसे पता चला? तूने कहाँ देखा? ग्राफिक्स तो है भाई। हाँ भाई ग्राफिक्स तो है भाई। पता है मैं सोच रहा हूँ नया फोन लेने का।
I didn't know you and my 2 least reliable colleagues were acquainted.
एक दूसरा फोन लेने का जिसमें थोड़े और अच्छे ग्राफिक्स चले।
I'm the Balladeer, number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, almighty
इसका
traveler.
नाम मैं नहीं पढ़ पाऊंगा। कौन सा 15 Pro Max? ना ना भाई, वो तो नहीं भाई। OnePlus का ही।
So many visitors today.
This game
To
is
what do I owe the honor?
PS5 and PC, so graphics will be great. सही बात है।
Oh, so that's what this is about.
ये विनीत का मैसेज आया था बे, क्या बोल रहा था ये? क्या हुआ पूछ रहा है।
I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders.
ये इसका नाम है ना?
I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this
how can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down!
भाई लड़ने के लिए तैयार हो गई है ये क्या हो रहा है इसके साथ कुछ तो किया भाई इसने
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
बेश हो गई हमारी कैरेक्टर हाँ तो चैट क्या था ये क्या है हार्बिंगर द नाम क्या है ये
Repeat after me.
बेलाडियर है
2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
इसके बाद वाला तो मैं पढ़ ही नहीं पाऊंगा
Come on.
पाइमॉन सो क्यूट ये क्या हुआ we dead here if Yamiko did not save us ओके इसने बचाया हमको ये उल्टी को खड़ी है पता है मैं अभी फोन रोटेट करने वाला था
Oh, you recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that
Now
Paimon
you
didn't
will
notice
be
what you did to
get
get
to
Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I
Titan
told
training.
you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me?
मीको करवाएगी भाई अब ट्रेनिंग.
Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
पता है ये गेम देखने की वजह से ना पर्पल कलर बहुत पसंद आने लगे हैं. सिर्फ ये गेम की वजह से.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the Balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleague's behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Sungonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
राइगन शोगन द बेस्ट. नेक्स्ट बैनर में आने वाली है ना वो. आई कांट वेट. किस चीज का वेट कर रही है तू?
You've met her, right?
बहुत पूछ रही है.
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
राइगन शोगन दिखने वाली है.
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence.
इंट्रो नहीं
She
लगाया
shuts herself
आपने.
off in her
अरे
inner
ये ऐप
world,
से इंट्रो
leaving
नहीं
all
लग
the
रहा है.
affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
इंट्रो ना हम सिर्फ इस पे लगा सकते हैं. क्या नाम है? OBS पे से लगा सकते हैं. बाकी ये सब ऐप से इंट्रो नहीं लग पा रहा. पता नहीं क्यों. आप कैसे माइनक्राफ्ट खेलने से पहले तक इंट्रो लगा देते हैं. पता नहीं इधर क्यों नहीं होता ऐसा.
You mean Morax?
मोरैक्स.
It's been a while since I last saw
कार्तिक
him.
तेरे लिए अच्छा नाम है.
A
मोरैक्स.
surprising decision by Liu as
रख ले
Archon.
इन गेम नेम.
What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
भाई अच्छा नाम है यार, रख ले
The
तू।
truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
भाई क्वेश्चंस तो नहीं पूछ रहा मैं।
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
भाई स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग, हम तैयार है भाई स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग के लिए। भाई पीट के रहेंगे उसको। कहाँ पे? मैं हूँ कहाँ पे ये भी तो नहीं पता।
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
साल हो गया और तू ये स्टोरी के ये स्टोरी पे फंसा है। हाँ भाई, साल बदल गए, स्टोरी वही है। कल मैंने वो वाला क्या था, क्या नाम था उस लड़की का, नाम भी तो याद नहीं रहते मुझे। क्या है, मिको वेटेड 500 years फॉर रायन शोगन। 500 साल से वेट कर रही है। टेल यू व्हाट आई थॉट, इमेजिन हिम फाइटिंग। ये शिग्नोरा कौन है भाई? शिग्नोरा इन 2025। भाई ना भाई, इतना लेट तो नहीं करूँगा अभी मैं। अभी मैंने स्टार्ट कर दिया है तो कंटिन्यू रखूँगा।
We're gonna do it
We
here?
are going to see
And what's this mechanism for?
some bullying.
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter-strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
The legendary training. I still get nightmares of this. इसके सपने भी आते हैं। अरे फेरी देखो, पूछना था ना वीडियो से कुछ क्वेश्चंस, तो पूछ ले भाई, चैट में तो है वो, कर ले बातें। देख दो ऑप्शन दिख रहे हैं, स्टार्ट चैलेंज, एक्टिवेट द लास्ट फाइनल चैलेंज। भाई क्या करूँ इसका? नॉर्मली ठीक है। कोई? वे ये चीटिंग है मेरे साथ। करना क्या है? अरे कोई बताएगा? ये तो पीट रहा हूं मैं। भाग भाई, भागना है शायद से तो। अवॉइड करना है। हाँ हाँ, अब पढ़ लिया मैंने। फिर भी अवॉइड नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मैं तो। अरे रुक जा, ठहर जा। चैलेंज फेल्ड भाई, एक भी अवॉइड नहीं किया मैंने। रीड व्हाट रिटन ऑन अ लेफ्ट हैंड साइड। पढ़ लिया मैंने, पढ़ लिया। अरे पढ़ लिया यार, पढ़ लिया।
Let's dance.
अरे पढ़ लिया, रुक जाओ भाई, रुक जाओ। हाँ,
Think you can bully me?
डॉज। ठीक है, पीट गया भाई मैं तो। ये बचा। आयुष गेमिंग, हेलो ब्रो, वेलकम। ठीक है भाई, मेरे से नहीं होने वाला ये स्ट्रीम रुक क्यों गई है? भाई मेरे सारे फोन बफर कर रहे हैं। क्या हो गया वाईफाई को? हेलो हेलो हेलो, स्ट्रीम चल रही है?
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
बफरिंग। कुछ तो गड़बड़ हुआ है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ हुआ है। अरे रुक जा यार, ये नेट नहीं चल रहा है शायद से यार। मेरे सारे फ़ोन बफर कर रहे हैं, यहाँ तक कि पीसी भी। इसमें चैट दिख रहा है क्या? ये क्या हुआ? आज के आज ही कर। यू कांट गो फॉरवर्ड इन अ स्टोरी इफ यू डोंट कंप्लीट दिस। बाप रे, अरे यार पर ये करना कैसे? ये भी तो एक टफ क्वेश्चन है भाई। पहले ये स्ट्रीम चालू हो गया पीसी में। क्या ग्लिच आया ये? चलो हो गया।
Come on, we can do it.
हाँ, डॉज। ठीक है, हिट हो गया यार, फिर भी कैसे? ओए बहाने नहीं है, ठीक है, सच में नेट जा रहा है यार। कैसे पीट दे रहा है ये? मतलब मेरा डीले चल रहा है क्या कुछ? ले भाई 6 हिट हो गए ब्रो, मजा नहीं आ रहा। ये लग रहा फिर से आईडी चेंज करके आया है कार्तिक। चलो भाई कंप्लीट हुआ एक। भाग भाग भाग। इसकी दूसरी से दूर भागना है क्या? फास्ट अटैक रहते हैं। अरे जंप करो, नीचे लाइन आ रहा है उसको डॉज करना है। ए यार समझने दे भाई, रुक। क्या रहता है? पोड़ना रहता है। रुको, चैट को थोड़ा साइड रखने दे, मुझे देखने दे करना क्या है। ठीक है, प्रिडिक्ट करना पड़ेगा लग रहा है अब। हाँ बच गया। अरे यार नहीं बचा, फिर नहीं बचा। ठीक है,
Dear me.
रुको भाई, ये क्या है? ये एक्सपायर क्या हो रहा है? क्या लिख रहे हो? सी द डिवाइस नॉट आउटसाइड। सी द डिवाइस, ठीक है, समझ गया समझ गया। उसको देखना है ना। इस टाइम पे क्या करना है? कूदना है।
What a nuisance.
कूदा तो था यार। वो खुलते ही रन बटन दबाना है। मैं और अंदर जा रहा हूँ। वाओ, ये भी अलग चल रहा है। ठीक है ठीक है। अरे यार, ठीक है, बस करो यार, जिंदगी बर्बाद हो रही है। बस करो, अरे बस करो। और भी है। इसको इतना जल्दी तोड़ेंगे कैसे? ब्रेक द इल थिंग्स। ब्रेक करने पे तो फेल्ड हो गया ये।
Let the show be.
विनीत यार, साफ साफ लिख दे यार हिंदी में, करना क्या है यार? साफ साफ लिख दे हिंदी में, करना क्या है मुझे सेकेंड राउंड में। फर्स्ट राउंड तो समझ गया मैं, सेकेंड राउंड में क्या करना है मुझे? साफ साफ लिख दो प्लीज। जंप करने से भी कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। एक भी अटैक नहीं लगना चाहिए।
Guess we can rest a bit.
ठीक है, एक भी नहीं लगना चाहिए। यानी जो सेकेंड राउंड उसका क्या करूँ? वो जो 4 इलेक्ट्रो बॉल आ जाते हैं उस वाले राउंड में क्या करना है? मैंने क्यों लिया ये टफ मिशन यार? बता दे जल्दी। ब्रेक वन साइड। और जो भी क्या है ये चीज़ें इलेक्ट्रो कैरेक्टर से जल्दी फूट।
You should really bring the Knights of
Ah.
Favonius with you next time.
और वो चीज़ें इलेक्ट्रो कैरेक्टर से जल्दी फूटता। ब्रेक वन साइड। ट्राई। हट रहा है, दूर हो जा। खुलते ही रन बटन। अरे नहीं यार, ये क्या दब रही है? तो अटैक दब जाता है मेरे से। ठीक है, नहीं यार इतना जल्दी नहीं यार, रेडी नहीं था मैं। इससे तो बच जाऊंगा। ठीक है, जल्दी नहीं जल्दी नहीं जल्दी नहीं, सबर लेना, सबर कर सबर कर। ठीक है, अभी तक तो ठीक है। इलेक्ट्रॉन करेक्ट से जल्दी सकता है क्या ये?
Is that all?
ठीक है, समझ गया समझ गया समझ गया, थोड़ा तो समझ गया हूँ। नहीं यार, भाई तो 3 पड़ गया यार। 4 पिछले यार अच्छा हुआ। पड़ गए।
Right now.
फिर भी बच जा। हाँ, क्या है? प्रो फ्री फायर प्लेयर ट्रेनिंग गेंशी ट्रेनिंग। दिस कैन बी अ प्रिटी गुड टाइटल। सही बात है। इलेक्ट्रो कैरेक्टर डिलुक से क्यों फोड़ रहे हो? अब इस बार कहाँ डिलुक से फोड़ा है यार? फोड़ दिया तो फिर भी क्या पता क्या हुआ है। मुझको सच में समझ नहीं आ रहा भाई, चल क्या रहा है थोड़ा। बहुत गंदा मार रहा हूँ। इलेक्ट्रिक भागते रहो डॉज हो। ठीक है इतना भी चल जाएगा। ठीक है, नाइस इतना नहीं यार, हट यार, दबा नहीं। नहीं यार क्यों हो रहा है? हुआ खत्म। फिर भी फेल्ड। अब तो फोड़ दिया था यार, ये हो क्या रहा है?
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful.
है क्या? हाँ क्योंकि है ना।
But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
अरे ये क्यों दबा रहा हूँ मैं? यहाँ पे दबाना है। कौन सा करैक्टर हटा दूँ? ये हटा देता हूँ। स्विच भाई स्विच।
Wait for my signal.
ठीक है, अब काम होना चाहिए भाई। फेरी ज्ञान दे रही हो भाई, ठीक है यार फेरी कर ले तू यार। कहाँ से देख के आई है तू? क्या है तेरा अगला मूव? बच गया, बच गया। नहीं यार बस कर, ये ठीक है, ये चलेगा, ये चलेगा।
Get with me!
ये हो गया। हो भाई, फाइनली 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 भाई। यूज क्यूकी एंड बोथ नूब। ये क्या लिखा है? आई एम पैदाइशी प्रो। मुगड़ी चुप हो जा, ठीक है? कर लिया मैंने, ठीक है? पास हो गया मैं।
What a workout! So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
नाउ
You mean me?
चैलेंज फाइनल ट्रेनिंग।
Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's
नॉर्मल
familiar.
इतना हार्ड है, वो कितना हार्ड होगा?
Like Devalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form.
फॉक्स।
In your dreams.
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko. You sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for anti-Raiden Shogun training phase 2.
There's a part 2?
मत दो यार, पार्ट 2 नहीं चाहिए यार, तरस खाओ यार। अरे यार, कैरेक्टर चेंज कर लो भाई। ये कुछ काम नहीं आ रही अभी के लिए तो।
All right, amuse.
भाई हंस क्यों रही है तू?
Is that
What?
all?
ओके, क्या नूबड़ू की तरह कर रहा हूँ मैं? तुम दौड़ा, ये मार भी रहा है।
Go, Barbara, go!
right now.
भाई ठीक है भाई पीट लो भाई
Emerge.
वैसे
Dear me.
हाँ
Out of my way.
I'll protect us.
Right here.
Verdict is
गेम लैग हो रहा है भाई गेम लैग हो रहा है गेम लैग हो रहा है भाई ज्यादा मार खा गया मैं ओ भाई क्या मजा आ रहा है भाई तुम्हें मजा आ रहा है ना यहाँ मेरी लग रही है भाई ये गलत बात है
We're finally
मेरी बैंड बज
done.
रही है
How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances?
To be honest.
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish
मजा
too,
आएगा।
you know.
बिड़ू ये टाइम पास था
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary,
तुम मजे ले रही है भाई
it is
ठीक है
precisely because of their helplessness,
तेरी भी
because
बारी
their
आएगी।
visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful.
कर ले भाई कर ले तेरा भी दिन आएगा उस दिन मैं बताऊंगा बोलेगी ना मेरे को कंप्लीट करने को लॉगिन करके देखिए उस दिन मैं बोलूंगा ना
Goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of this sudden, you're
मेरी
entertaining
दिल्ली
guests.
दूर है
Hyman's really struggling to understand how you work.
फिर से हो भी पाएगा भाई लगता तो नहीं है नुबड़ी है अभी मजे ले रही है ना हंस हंस के तेरी भी आएंगे दिन आई एम पैदाइशी ब्रो ओ
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity. Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryo Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
कोई बात नहीं भाई हर कुत्ते का दिन आता है आपका भी आएगा नो टेंशन साले तेरे तो दिन भी नहीं आ रहे चुप है तू पीसी से थोड़ा हार्ड है बट खेलते खेलते सीख लूंगी भाई तेरे तो डब्लू ठीक से दबता है ना ए दबता है ना एस दबता है तू सीख लेगी जोक अच्छे जोक्स मार लेती है
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the 2 rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of 2 commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
क्या बोल रहे हैं? क्योंकि मैं कुत्ता नहीं हूँ इसलिए मेरे दिन नहीं आएंगे। हाँ तो सुगर के नहीं आते यार, पिगीज के दिन नहीं आते। समझ रहा है तू मेरी बात? पिगीज के काम क्या है? सुबह उठो, गटर में पड़े रहो, दिन भर वहीं खाओ पियो, वहीं रहो। उनके दिन नहीं आते, ठीक है?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun.
भाई इसको पीगी बोल दो तो हेटर्स बोलने लग जाता है। देख रही है फेरी? ओ भाई।
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize her!
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
भाई ये हमें अरेस्ट करने आई है भाई। मैंने सिर्फ पिगी कहा कार्तिक को भाई।
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine.
जो सच था वही तो बोला।
Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too?
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap, part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone, My own
Kaas
respect
se
for the
kitni
Shogun
cute
pales in
lagti hai.
comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in
Behera
3
hai
days
kya?
and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well.
बात ऐसी है
People
ना,
believe
सुन
whatever
तो
they
लेता हूँ,
want to
पर ना
believe.
जो वर्ड है ना
Some
वो
things
वर्ड
you do not
निकलता नहीं
see,
मुंह से, मैं क्या करूँ
simply
बता?
because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3
ऐसे
days?
हिंदी में नाम होते ना मजा आ
I'll be
जाता।
here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan.
English
Also,
hard to understand.
she will
नहीं
have to
हंस ले
come
भाई,
with
तेरे भी
me.
दिन आएंगे, रुको ना।
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary. Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujusara here. But, Miko,
Kujusara?
you mentioned
Kujusara, ऐसे
evidence
कुछ
of
तो
the
बोला
Tenryou
यार।
Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go? Or...
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god,
तेरे
can we?
जैसा नहीं
Okay, but
आएगी।
what are we gonna do though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
क्या करे भाई, ये वर्ड्स ना एक दिन कहाँ जाना है। वाओ, ब्यूटीफुल गेम। ये क्या लिख रहा है? जाओ मामा। अरे भाई, मेरे को प्रोनाउंस वाला नहीं समझ में आ रहा भाई, मतलब कैसे प्रोनाउंस करना है उसको। यार छोड़ना यार ये कैरेक्टर भाई, मेन कैरेक्टर की बात करते हैं अपन। ये 4 स्टार कैरेक्टर की क्या बात कर रहे हो, छोड़ उसको। वाओ, ये हो ना कोई अच्छी चीज।
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
कहाँ जा रहे हैं? ढूंढ रहा हूँ भाई, कि चुल्लू और पानी ढूंढ रहा हूँ जहाँ कोई डूबने की जगह मिले। यो
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before. Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina.
क्या बोल रही है ये? सो गई भाई, सो गई।
I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Oh, wow.
Ninja?
A
It's
ninja?
just ninja.
So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a
मेरे को लग रहा है ना
secret
ये
unit
लोग जो
under
बोल रहे हैं ना उस
Kamisato
पे ध्यान देना
Ayato.
पड़ेगा भाई ये क्या नाम लेते एक दूसरे का
Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities.
उड़ गई भाई इतना जल्दी
Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal.
Betrayal.
It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but
बट क्या
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information.
क्या काम
For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryo Commission is nigh on impossible.
Ayato is
But since the three
character
commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close
right
relationship.
now.
Someone from one of the other commissions might have an
इतने
easier
simple
job
नाम
of
क्यों नहीं
figuring
रख
out
सकते
what
ये
they're up to.
इतने हार्ड नाम क्यों रखते हैं
Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
क्या ऐसा सिंपल एग्जांपल क्या नाम था यार याद नहीं आ रहा उसका नाम याद आने दे फिर ही बताएगी ना रन दे यार फिर तू ऑफेंड हो जाता है मैं नहीं बता रहा तेरे को कैरेक्टर पे किशन नाम अच्छा रहेगा अरे बहुत अच्छा रहेगा भाई किशन रख दे लड़कियों के नाम नहीं ले सकता आना तो फिर ही पीटेगी नो सिंपल नेम बिकॉज इट बेस्ड ऑन जापान एंड नॉट इंडिया ये बात भी सही है यार कितना अच्छा होता है एक कैरेक्टर का नाम विनीत होता जो मेरा फेवरेट कैरेक्टर होता और ये जो पाइमोन है उसका नाम मैंने समझ छोटी या छोटू रख देता बोलता उसको छोटी इधर आ समझ रहा तू कौन ऑफेंड होगा तू ऑफेंड हो जाएगा भाई मेरे को नाम याद नहीं आ रहा वो नाम
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
ये कहाँ से आवाज दे रही है ये डायलॉग हिंदी में होते देयर इज अ कैरेक्टर नेम किशन दो दे मेन कैरेक्टर हियर सही बात है भाई मैं एक कैरेक्टर से कम हूँ क्या
What brings you here? Did you meet with the resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
ये ठोमा
Not just yet. We saw
ये नाम
people
होता है
patrolling
ठोमा
on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for one
मिस
second.
कामिसातो याद आया मेरे को वो कैरेक्टर जिसने गाना गाया था याद आया मेरे को पता ही नहीं था
I see.
ये रही ना
You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the
Ayaka.
Tenryo Commission's betrayal.
फिर ये
Let
कैरेक्टर
me
थे
think.
ये भी मस्त कैरेक्टर है
Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryo Commission's reports to the Shogun.
One
what do you
question for
mean?
Fairy.
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Oh, भाई.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very
उसका
toneless
मतलब क्या होता है?
sounding
विनीत बता दियो
suggestion.
यार.
But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission.
मैं नहीं समझा भाई
If
उसका
someone
मतलब.
set off fireworks near the
पता नहीं मुझे.
statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free.
Friendly in
This was a reunion of sorts,
way.
but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
हे भाई क्या चल रहा है ये? जाना कहाँ है मुझे?
What delicious tea. The books were more interesting in the past.
इसका नाम मैंने बहुत बार ट्राई किया था. मैं बोल पाऊंगा ओएमिया ऐसे कुछ तो नाम है.
What delicious tea.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
अरे कहाँ से जाते बाहर? ओएमिया ये देखो इसको. भाई ऐसा मत बोल, ठीक है? उनकी फेवरेट कैरेक्टर है वो. जैसे तेरी ये है ना मीको, वैसी. समझ रही है बात को? अच्छा वही मियाँ किधर जाती? ये भाई ये नुगड़ी ना. देख ये कैरेक्टर देख. जूम कैसे करते हैं? ये बात करेंगे तो जूम हो जाएगा.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's It's so
कुछ
powerful
भी
that I
बोलो,
haven't found
पाइमोन
anywhere I
इज
can
बेस्ट।
test
अरे
it
ये
out
कैरेक्टर
yet.
देखना, ये कैरेक्टर कैसी है
May as
कार्तिक।
well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya.
पाइमोन इज अनोइंग और विल बी
Well,
फॉर
we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
योर लेटर।
I still think we should change it. This party's a bit boring.
पाइमोन को मन करता है खा जाओ, छी छोटे छोटे कपड़े। मोमोज नहीं है वो मोटी। भाई इसको सब मोमोज दिखते हैं भाई। क्या करना था, टाइम चेंज करना था यार। ये क्या दब रहा है। अरे दब जा। जीरो कब बजते हैं? अरे थोड़ा ही टाइम बचा था। फ्राई करके खा लूंगी, नो प्रॉब्लम। अरे भाई बिजी है। ये कहाँ भेज रही, कौन सा हेडक्वार्टर? इसके पास जाना है भाई। ये नाम का बंदा कहाँ है? नियर तो ये क्या नाम है ये? 10 यहाँ पे कोई है? कोई है? क्वेस्ट टैब।
How can I improve my culinary skills?
क्या लिखिए? साटो
The
लेटर।
criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
यार हिंट दो यार, थोड़ा सा हिंट। क्या करना है ये कौन सा लेटर है? चिसाटो, क्या है ये? चिसाटो लेटर। विनीत हिंट दे यार, नहीं समझ में आ रहा, क्या करूं? चिसाटो लेटर क्या है? खोल भाई, ले खोल देते हम। कंप्लीट रिक्वेस्ट फर्स्ट, ठीक है। अब इसमें से वो लेटर वाला कौन सा है? ये नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है। ये रहा ना? नहीं ये नहीं है। वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट में ही दिखेगा, वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट में ही दिखेगा। ये नहीं है। देख 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 देख, यहाँ वहाँ न देख, जहाँ देखना है वहाँ देख। दिख जा यार, कहीं तो दिख जा भाई, कहीं तो दिख जा। मेरे हिसाब से तो ये वाला है, ये वाला। पर ये 8,000 है, ये नहीं है फिर तो। ये है क्या? अरे क्वेस्ट का नाम बता दे यार, ऐसे तो मिल नहीं रहा है। लेटर का भी तो नाम नहीं लिखा कहीं पे। दैट्स स्टैचू ऑफ 7 के पास जा। अरे यहाँ की स्टैचू ऑफ 7 कहाँ है? अरे वहां पे थी ना। ये क्या लिख रही है भाई? आ गया भाई, आ गया। यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या? पीछे हाउस में जा। टी 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 टी। भाई अंदर नहीं ले रहे। भाई उसको मारो, कहाँ से मारूं मैं? दिखाई दे रहा, मिशंस करने पड़ते हैं यहाँ पे। ये अंदर तो नहीं ले रहे। दूसरा कोई है क्या? क्वेस्ट का सिंबल देख कहीं तो। यहाँ पे मैं सिंबल ढूंढूं? चल कुछ है। Not gone, ascend to higher rank। अरे नीचे हो जाइए भाई। यहाँ कौन सी क्वेस्ट ढूंढनी है मेरे को? ओके, किसी क्वेस्ट में लेटर। हाँ लेटर वर्ड ढूंढ रहा हूँ, इसमें नहीं है। ये इसमें है भाई, इसमें है लास्ट में लेटर। इसमें है भाई लेटर, देख। लेटर इज नॉट लेटर, ये लेटर है? अरे रे, अरे तो भाई लेटर वाला कोई वर्ड मिल जाए भाई। ये 9 पिलर वाला इसको भगाओ भाई। ऐसा कोई क्वेस्ट तो आया ही नहीं लग रहा मेरे को अब। इसमें है क्या कोई? इसमें भी नहीं है। बंद करो भाई, पहले तो कैंसिल करो। टर्निप के नशे खत्म हुए? पता नहीं यार, दिखा नहीं आज यार। मेरे नशे चल रहे हैं यार, मेरे को मिल नहीं रहा। स्टोरी क्वेस्ट में टिक स्टोरी, ये भी छान मार लिया यार मैंने। ये एक हेडक्वार्टर वर्ड है इसमें, लेटर तो नहीं है इसमें। इसमें अरे बस कर तू, तेरा अलग ही चल रहा है। रुक जा नुबड़ी, यहाँ क्वेस्ट नहीं मिल रहा तू। जो इनाजुमा का प्लेस दिख रहा है वो ही देख। ठीक है, लोकेशन। हाँ, ये मॉन्स्टैक का है। ये सी ऑफ क्लाउड्स, ये भी नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है। क्या है? ड्रैगन स्पिन, ये भी नहीं है। इनाजुमा तो है नहीं इसमें। इसमें कोई है? इनाजुमा नहीं है। ये दोनों बंदे मेरे। मेरे को तो यही लग रहा है, ये देख, यही लग रहा है भाई मेरे को तो, ये लग रहा है। रुक, जाके देखते हैं, कुछ भी हो। और नहीं है, और नहीं है ऐसा कुछ क्या? अरे यही लग रहा है मेरे को भी। नहीं है वो। अब तो मैंने चालू भी कर दिया। ये नहीं है तो फिर कौन सा है? ये भी एक है। ये वाला है क्या? भाई मैं क्रिमिनल, मतलब इनके सामने से नहीं जा सकता मैं भाई यार। उस क्वेस्ट पे दबा। टा 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 टा। क्वेस्ट है क्या मेरे पास? नहीं यार, व्यू डिटेल, you need to complete the following quest or meet the following conditions. क्या है ये? परमिट कहाँ से लाऊं? ये वाला कौन सा है? ये तो अलग ही चल रहा है। भाई मतलब वो बिजी भी रहती है। He needed to complete some quest to get new ones. देख कहीं क्वेस्ट में भाई ये कैरेक्टर खुद ही बिजी है भाई। ये वो किसके साथ बिजी है? चुपचाप मेरा क्वेस्ट करवाओ भाई उसका, बोलो। ये रही ना परमिट वाला, ये रहा। आप कैसे मिला? देख आप कैसे मिला, ढूंढना पड़ता है, पता नहीं कैसे मिल गया।
The warrant is for your arrest. Freeze.
Oh no! Run!
ओके, खुफिया बन के जाना पड़ेगा हमें। क्या लिख रहा है? बैगन कहीं का स्ट्रीमर है भाई। नहीं मिल रहा था यार, अब पता नहीं कहाँ से मिल गया। यहाँ पे भी तो खड़े ही है ये लोग। क्या हम इसके आर पार जा पाएंगे? चढ़ जा। नहीं चढ़ पाए। इधर से चढ़ सकता है। भागो रे भागो। कहाँ भाग रही है? चढ़ जा। नाइस भाई, नाइस। मैं गलत अंदर आ गया क्या? नशे भाई, ये अलग नशे चल रहे मेरे यार। सही तो यहीं कहीं जाना है। साइडो चढ़ जा। शाबाश। अब वो कैरेक्टर ढूंढना है मुझे। बाहर है। अरे हाँ यार, बाहर है। कैरेक्टर ढूंढ रहा हूँ तो समझ नहीं रहा मेरी स्ट्रैटेजी थोड़ी। ऊपर से ढूंढ रहा हूँ मैं, क्या पता ऊपर से दिख जाए तो सीधा उसके सर पे कूदूंगा। ये कौन सा स्टिक है भाई? यहाँ पे देख के सीख रहे भाई, ट्रेनिंग चल रही है इनकी। भाला कैसे चलाते हैं। चढ़ जा। अरे ऊपर चढ़ना है। अरे वो पकड़ लेंगे यार, पर जाना किधर ये भी तो नहीं पता है। कहाँ पे वो खड़ी? तेरे राइट साइड गार्ड है। मैं तो बोलता हूँ नीचे उतरते। बाकी बाद में देखा जाएगा।
The defenses on the left side of the tower need to be strengthened.
अरे बैठ जा नीचे। हाँ छुपे रहे। किस साइड है? अंदर है क्या? देख मत लियो।
Stop! I have orders to search for a wanted criminal.
Yikes! Hide, quick!
ये मुझे देखेगा फिर भेज देगा, तो मैं को इस साइड जाता हूँ। गिर मत जाना भाई, बड़ी मेहनत लगी है। अब बता, यहाँ से बता किधर है वो। इतनी सारी सिक्योरिटी लेके घूम रहे हैं ये लोग। यहाँ से है कहाँ ये? वह कहाँ चुप की बैठी, बाहर निकल। ये घर के अंदर होगी ना, क्या रोड पे तो नहीं है? किया हुआ है, कैसे करूँ? और ये देख, क्वेस्ट पे दबा। अब देखते हैं, आ रहा थोड़ा और। 26 मीटर। घर के उधर कूद। हो गया भाई, कुछ तो हो गया। मैं जिससे डर रहा था, मुझे उसके पास ही जाना था। किस्मत ही खराब है भाई। मैं सोचा इसको दिखना नहीं चाहिए, मैं यहाँ पे खड़ा हूँ, पर उसके पास ही जाना था। वाह, अब मैं जा सकता हूँ इधर से।
Stop! I have orders to search for a wanted criminal.
Yikes! Hide!
एक तो ये अलग ही दुख दर्द पीड़ा क्यों नहीं जाता भाई इस गेम में? इसी बात करनी है। अब तो गार्ड से ना डर लगने लगा है। साला कब पकड़ ले। ओ ये रहा रेस्टोरेंट। करो यार, जल्दी बातें करो, आगे भी बढ़ना है। थैंक यू। ये भाई यार, ये टाइम ना, ये एक बात समझ, हम क्रिमिनल क्यों बन गए? कुछ है क्या यहाँ पे? नहीं भाई, बेरीज खाने लायक नहीं है।
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
You! The warrant is for your arrest! Freeze!
Oh no!
ये अलग दुख दर्द है यार। जा ही नहीं सकते यहाँ से। हाँ नहीं, ये लोग क्यों रोक रहे हैं? क्या गुनाह कर दिया आपने?
Stop!
अरे
I
यार,
have orders
मेरे
to
को ही
search
पता
for a
लग गया।
wanted criminal.
तुम लोग रास्ता तो दिखा रहे हो भाई, पर रास्ते से जा ही नहीं सकते हम। ना पकड़ लेता है। सड़ जाना, सड़ जाई क्यों ना? हट।
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay?
Okay.
Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
अब कहाँ जाना है? ये आई करवाता क्या रहता है? क्यूट कौन है क्यूट?
Firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, you're
अरे उस साइड जाना था नबड़े, कहाँ कूद गई?
officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
What's going on?
भाई चैंपियन तो हो गया भाई ग्लाइड कर करके। अरे अंधे भाई लैग हो गया भाई। कुछ तो चल रहा है, कुछ तो हो रहा है भाई गेम में।
Well, how did it go? Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
सायू
I
ये कहाँ से
know
बात की गई?
exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
भाई सोतुड़ भाई सोतुड़ है।
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiai was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiai. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiai. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
कंप्लीट तो हो गया भाई क्वेस्ट। न्यू क्वेस्ट आया है।
The books were more interesting at first.
चलो बाहर चलो। तो ये लीक क्यों रही है, मुझे एक बात बताना। अरे यार अरे उधर था यार टेलीपोर्टर।
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite
Mission है
mistaken.
वो वाला।
I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
FF आज खेलना है तेरे एग्जाम है ना एग्जाम की तैयारी कर चुपचाप चल पढ़ाई करो 19 के बाद
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they?
क्या बोल रहा है ये आज मैं
This betrayal is unforgivable. Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do.
कोई बात नहीं
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
2 घंटे में
Last time you entered the plain of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god. You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need. Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
क्या दे रही है
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the Traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
हो भाई आज के 2 घंटे तो हो गए क्या करें नज़ारे देख लो तुम अब क्या होगा अब कुछ नहीं उसके हेडक्वार्टर जाना है उसके कुछ मिशंस होंगे वो मिशंस करने पड़ेंगे फिर उसके बाद ही चालू होगा अरे ये पेड़ देख के तुम्हें कुछ याद आता है ये पेड़ देख के देख माइनक्राफ्ट में आया है नया ऐसे गिरता रहता है देख go to headquarters right now. I will fight. Shigemura? You will fight Shigemura. ओके समझ गया. जाओ जल्दी. ए यार क्या कर रही है तू यार? जाओ जल्दी बोल रही है. मेरा सर दर्द हो गया पता है.
You followed me here?
Yes.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then good.
करवाओ भाई, फाइट करवाओ. चलो भाई, हम तैयार हैं. कैरेक्टर में कुछ चेंजेस.
Leave it to me.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Quiver!
Time for retribution! Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Strike!
Get them!
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Verdict is... Brace yourself.
इस पे अगर ये यूज.
Glory to the Shogun!
Don't hold back.
Emerge. Right now.
असर नहीं हुआ है.
Think you can bully me? Diana special!
Quiver!
Come on out. Emerge. A sight to behold.
Soldiers, quick!
Soldier, सारे मारो जल्दी.
Retribution!
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Strike! Gaining the upper...
Right here.
अरे
Emerge. Right here.
बहुत तेज.
No turning back! Quiver!
Verdict is...
And pop!
Right now.
I
Right
dare
here.
you!
Shaken and stirred!
Bested.
Oh भाई finally.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
हमने सुन
Go
लिया किसी
and
का.
ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
Tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters. You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries?
भाई
They
कार्तिक
were
के लिए
really
हेल.
penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
क्या बस के बाद नॉर्मल अटैक
The diplomats
नहीं
from
करके
Snezhnaya
अपनी
promised a
औकात
very generous
दिखा दी।
reward indeed. And all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld.
अरे जरूरत
For
ही क्या
too long,
थी
the
इतने सारे
Kujo
कैरेक्टर
clan's position
ऑप्शंस
has
थे
been
अपने पास
coveted by
जरूरत क्या
so
है उसका नॉर्मल
many.
अटैक का
There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun.
इसको सारा
How can you
बोलना ही अच्छा
betray
है
her
भाई
after all
सिंपल
this
नेम
time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble. After all,
अरे बग बग
none
करते रहता है
can
ये मुंडा
contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun
अरे
and the
लड़ो
He doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior. Especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that. As would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
अरे बग बग खत्म हो तो मजा आया ना
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger.
Senora is the one behind all this? Not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well, if she thinks she's leaving in a...
Sarah stormed off!
भाई लाओ भाई जल्दी लाओ फिर तो
Alright then.
ये तो क्वेस्ट ही कंप्लीट हो गया लाओ भाई चेस्ट लाओ और कुछ है क्या रे बुड्ढे के पास टी 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 अब बस करो भाई क्या बस करना ये तो बता दे लड़ना नहीं है उससे वही ये देख धेंधू कर दी भाई किसी ने। ये देख कार्तिक फूकने के बाद ऐसे पड़ा रहता है, देख गौर से देखो भाई, कार्तिक फूकने के बाद ऐसे पड़ा रहता है।
What's going on?
हमें नहीं पता भाई क्या चल रहा है। इतना बकबक करते हैं। लो भाई एक और फाइट आ चुकी है जिसमें हमारी बैंड बजने वाली है। लग गए भाई, लग गए। पहले बात करनी है, ओके। देखो ब्लर सा टाइप दिख रहा है, दिखाई दे रहा है। और मैं इसे जानता हूँ भाई, इसने ना वो क्या वो वेंटी
The way people charge in here as they please.
उसको
So
मारा था इसने पकड़ के।
civilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
ये रही ड्रैगन शोगन।
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun.
ओ भाई देख लो भाई, देख लो, जिसको देखना था देख लो भाई, जूम नहीं होता पर देख लो।
I know, you can't get me out of your mind.
Wow,
but you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all.
भाई फाइट होने वाली है यार।
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
ये कौन पी के पड़ा है? ये सारा पड़ी हुई है। ये रही ना राइडर शोगन, क्या नाम इसका? शोगन भाई 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 भाई।
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning,
भाई कार्तिक की फेवरेट कैरेक्टर ही
they're just
है।
necessary sacrifices. That's all.
है ना, फेरी बोल रहा। कार्तिक तेरी फेवरेट कैरेक्टर नहीं है?
You stop me. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
भाई इन दोनों का अलग-अलग चल रहा है।
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
हाँ भाई हम तैयार हैं भाई हम मरने के लिए तैयार हैं हम तैयार हैं भाई मरने
Then
के लिए
I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part.
ओए ये फिर से क्या हो गया हेलो 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 स्ट्रीम चालू है मेरी स्ट्रीम क्रैश हो गई है कोई चैट में है यार अरे ये कब से बोलने लगी अरे ये बोलती बीच में भाई लाल है पूरा ठेला लाल है अरे वो तो ठीक है ये स्ट्रीम को क्या हो गया स्ट्रीम बफर हो रही है क्या चालू है ठीक है मेरे पीसी को क्या हो जाता है मर जाता है क्या ये
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
वे हमें फ्रीजिंग क्यों लग रही है
Right now.
हाँ इसे लड़ना भी है
Think you can bully me?
तो वो तोड़ना है क्या नहीं टूट नहीं रहा इसे टूटेगा शायद
Show them. Emerge. Right here.
भाई चीटिंग करती है भाई मेरे पावर बर्बाद कर दी इसने
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to.
मैं मरने वाला हूँ मुझे 100% लग रहा है ये सब क्या मिल रहा है वो ये तोड़ना है लग गई भाई
Right now.
जम
Right
गया
here.
भाई मैं
Emerge.
The pale flame smolders.
ब्रेक इट ओ समझ गया स्मॉल बटरफ्लाई ठीक है क्या निकली भाई अंदर से भाई है तो खतरनाक भाई
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Let the show begin.
फायर से कुछ नहीं होता,
Emerge.
इसको मेरे को लग
Right
रहा
now. Right here.
है ये तोड़ना है क्या नहीं भाई नहीं आग लग रही है गंदी वाली
Right now. Right here.
Immolation, a cherished agony. Do you feel it?
कहाँ चली गई
Come, put up a fight.
Right now. Right here.
भाई ये सब जला देगी अब क्या करना है इसके पास जाके ठंडा होना है ओके
I'm here.
मैं इसको तोड़ रहा था वाह मतलब जो हमें बचा रहा है उसी तोड़ रहा था मैं
Right now. Let the show begin. Shake it and stir it.
ये काम करेगा
Retribution.
थोड़ा सा
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Dance, my pretties.
Headshot. किधर है?
Who dares?
Emerge, right
Call
now.
me a witch!
I'll protect us. Emerge.
अरे तोड़ दी।
Right now.
Must burn!
Think you can bully me?
रुक जा, रुक जा, रुक जा। नहीं भाई नहीं रुक रही है तो।
Right here. Emerge.
भाई लग गए भाई लग गए। ये रही है यहाँ पे।
Not every wound
Right now.
will heal.
Right here.
ये तो चार्ज ही थी।
Let's dance. Emerge, right now. I'm always watching. Emerge, right now.
गई भाई खत्म।
So strong, but how?
पूछ रही भाई हाउ बताओ इसको भाई। आशीर्वाद आटा का है। मत लड़ियो प्लीज, मैं तुझे मारना नहीं।
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure.
ये क्या हो रहा है?
The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
ले भाई खत्म हो गई कार्तिक खत्म।
You are the enemy of eternity.
कार्तिक की कैरेक्टर मर
But
चुकी है।
as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
ओ भाई मजे तो है भाई, मजे तो है भाई। भाई क्या लड़ाई हुई है?
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that,
ये
right?
क्या हो रहा है?
Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
Raiden shows Signora has placed.
One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone. She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset.
ये हो क्या रहा है? मतलब ये स्क्रीन ऐसी क्यों हो गई
Why
है?
are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up.
इसकी दिमाग की बत्ती काम नहीं कर रही है। Be ready to click fast, click fast, click fast. ठीक है भाई, मैं तो टूट गया। इसको कुछ काम धंधे नहीं है क्या? रील्स भेज रहा बैठ के।
Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of
भाई उसको
defeating her
मार के
in
इसको दुख हो
combat.
रहा है क्या? The best.
So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we?
इसको हुआ क्या है इस कैरेक्टर को? ये अपने आप कुछ कर रही है, मतलब चल भी रही है, ऊपर से बातें चल रही है अलग से। इसको हुआ क्या है?
Sound of electro zapping in the air.
फिर से टैप
I
टैप
can
टैप
barely
टैप।
breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
Just go along, you will know. Okay, ठीक है।
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really
ये
nervous.
skip नहीं
Let's go see
होगा
what the
क्या
situation is, shall we?
ऑप्शन तो नहीं दिख रहा, कोई स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है तुझे? स्किप का हुआ, कुछ तो हुआ। ओ भाई, इस कैरेक्टर का नाम याद नहीं आ रहा, मस्त कैरेक्टर है ये। वाओ, ए ये स्क्रीनशॉट ले लियो। ए नहीं यार, नहीं ले पाएगी।
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
ये मस्त सीन चालू होगा भाई। हो गया भाई।
So we meet again.
क्या ये हम कल कर सकते हैं? मेरा ये भाई।
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people?
लड़ाई होगी।
Or
और तूने वो देखा
was
क्या
it simply a
सीन था
means of
यार?
seeking an audience with me?
फेरी, तूने वो सीन देखा क्या, पीछे से कैसे आई वो? भाई एक नंबर थंबनेल बनेगा उससे। क्या सीन था भाई वो।
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree.
वह कार्तिक देखा नहीं तूने ये वाला सीन? भाई ये सीन नहीं देखा तो कुछ नहीं देखा भाई, क्या सीन था ये।
Not so.
ये टाइम में भी
Only
शॉक हो
everything
गया था,
that
ये क्या
pertains
हुआ?
to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
कौन सा? तूने नहीं देखा? अरे अभी तो था वो तलवार, मतलब पीछे से आई थी वो, ऐसे तलवार निकलता है।
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Are they not?
समझ रहे हो? मेरे कैरेक्टर स्ट्रांग है, मैं फाइट कर सकता हूँ, बट मेरा
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
अरे fight करो यार.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
मेरा character strong है. तेरे chat की वजह से मार खिलवा दिया भाई.
Right here. Emerge. Right here. Shake it.
Strike dead.
Can't handle your drink. Huh. Let the show begin.
अरे नहीं यार छोड़ दे. पीट तो रहा भाई.
Right now. Emerge.
जितना सोचा था उससे थोड़ा हार्ड तो है.
Lightning fall from the land of eternity.
समझ गया.
Where it is?
Right here. Right now.
अरे वो कैरेक्टर तो काम ही नहीं आ रही है.
Strike dead.
उसके तो डैमेज ही नहीं पड़ रहे हैं. अरे खा ले मेरा भी एक दो हथियार खा ले भाई तू.
Emerge right now.
ये तो कुछ काम ही नहीं आ रहा.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge.
ये टेलीपोर्ट क्यों होती रहती है?
Retribution.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Come on. We can do it.
Evasion is futile.
Let's dance.
Inferior. I will mold you into the
अरे
foundation
बस कर
of
दीदी
eternity.
रुक जा. अब एक दो मार लेते. भाई पीट रही है
Instabilities will be
भाई.
removed. Inferior.
ये क्या हुआ?
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
भाई मेरी एबिलिटी. चैट वाज डिस्कनेक्टेड. रुक जाओ भाई ये क्या हो गया? भाई स्ट्रीम गई क्या? हेलो.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
स्ट्रीम क्रैश हो गई क्या? हेलो. रिफ्रेश का ऑप्शन भी नहीं आ रहा ना.
La da 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 da.
अरे यहाँ पे डिस्कनेक्ट दिखाई दे रहा है मेरे को. डिस्कनेक्टेड. प्लीज वेट. विल बी ट्राई टू रिकनेक्टेड. भाई ये क्या सीन हो गया भाई बीच फाइट में? हो जा भाई कनेक्ट.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
कनेक्ट. भाई ये YouTube के क्या नशे हैं?
La da 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 da.
अरे वो तो ठीक है. तुम बोल रहे हो ठीक है चल रहा है. मैं मना नहीं कर रहा. मैं चैट नहीं देख पा रहा ना. मतलब पेज लोड ही नहीं हो रहा है. एरर दिखा रहा है. एरर 502. क्रैश भाई क्रैश. भाई क्रैश हो गया भाई. ठीक है भाई. ये दिन आने बाकी थे. रुक भाई इनको फोन में खोलने दे स्ट्रीम.
La da 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 da.
नो मीको की जगह कुछ और कैरेक्टर लाना चाहिए था यार. 2 सेकंड खुल गया।
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
प्रतीक कुमार, हेलो ब्रो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। आपका स्वागत है हमारी स्ट्रीम पे। मेरी एबिलिटी कब तक ऑफ रहेगी भाई?
Inferior.
अरे मत मारो भाई, मत मारो, नॉर्मल अटैक ही करना पड़ेगा लग रहा है अभी इससे। ओके, कटसीन आ गया।
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
अब क्या होने वाला है? नहीं।
Look at you, Thunder.
This one, the fleeting shadow.
तो कुछ ज़्यादा स्पीड है ये।
Your verdict is decided.
Shaken and stirred.
All desire can be broken.
ध्यान देना, पास में समझ दूंगा तुझे।
All will be severed.
अरे यार कुछ ज़्यादा ही है।
Thunder.
Diana special.
कुछ जमा सकते हैं क्या? भाई जम जाए आप। इस पे तो फ्रोजन भी नहीं लग रहा ठीक से।
Retribution!
Think you can bully me? I'll protect
This
you.
one, the fleeting shadow.
मरने ही वाली है।
Right here, right now,
ये तो
right
कुछ
here.
काम नहीं
Your
कर रहा है।
verdict is decided. Thunder.
Look at you, Boozound. Let's dance.
What a nuisance.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Retribution!
Think you can bully me? Huh, I'm here.
फीड दी भाई, अच्छी खासी फीड दी।
Let the show begin.
अरे पीछे है।
Thunder.
Can't handle your drink. Huh. Shaken and stirred.
Verdict is...
भाई
You've lost, eh?
Yes.
भाई मैंने इसको हराया, मेरे को कैरेक्टर दे दो भाई।
Why
ये
can
वाली।
you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
अभी तो नहीं आया ना बैनर में, अभी तो नहीं आया है. जब आएगा तो कर लेंगे जरूर. जरूर करेंगे भाई.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her.
Next time you will fight.
The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura.
Story Quest Part 2.
But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of Euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
ये क्या लोड होने लगा? Finally, Inazuma Archon Quest is over. चलो भाई ये
So
खत्म
what
तो
do
हुआ.
you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished?
Now do Morax and Raiden story quest first before moving to another nation. Okay.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So, maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
मस्त स्टोरी थी.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here. Be good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the
सही बात है
throne,
भाई।
with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did... for once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
क्या वेंटी और जे क्या ये जेड होंगलिंग आर नाउ राइडन Geonosis are in hand of Harbinger. क्या ये?
Well, what's done is done, and Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about? Are you sure? Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition? I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
और कुछ मिशन दो मिले 7 हो गया भाई नाइस 2 पुल कर पाऊंगा मतलब 10 के 2
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
चलो गाइज आज के लिए बस इतना ही हम मिलेंगे अगले स्ट्रीम में तब तक के लिए बाय बाय थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग माय स्ट्रीम